Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and to another video where today I am going from one Phoenix club at Macclesfield to another. I'm here at Bury AFC for their match against Pilkington tonight in the Northwest Counties at the Newven Stadium. And to learn a little bit more about the club, I'm here with the Vice Chairman, Gareth. How are you doing today, mate?
I'm good, thank you.
So obviously everyone knows about the plight of the original Bury. But can you tell me a little bit more about how this club came about in general?
Back end of 2019, there was a meeting at the town hall to look at the options that we had in terms of obviously being excluded from the EFL. One of the options was to explore the concept of creating a Phoenix team, a fan-owned club, and it kind of grew and developed from there. We got quite a lot of volunteers to start off with. There's around 300 volunteers. Everybody kind of was put into groups in terms of their skill set. We looked at the different structures and what would be required to build a club, and we just started to build it slowly but surely.
And it's been going pretty well. You're getting really good attendances at this level. You're top of the league at the moment, pushing for promotion in your first season. So it seems to be going pretty well. Do you think you'll achieve that goal of promotion to the Northwest Counties Premier and also secure the victory tonight?
Yeah, very confident that we'll get promotion. As you say, it's been a good first full season. The season that we had that was curtailed was a little bit frustrating, but we learned quite a lot around what we needed to do as a club during that period. Since then, the lads have gone on an incredible run on the pitch. But there's still a lot to play for. Holker, who are in second, are still within touching distance, so we need to make sure that we win the last 4 games.
Well, best of luck with everything you're doing. Great setup here, and yeah, good luck tonight.
No worries.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Okay, so I'm here with lifelong Bury fan Andrew. I just want to get a sense from you of, obviously you were a fan of the old club that unfortunately went under. What's that sort of journey been like from then and that heartbreak of losing your football club to now to, would you say, finally having your club back?
Yeah, so obviously that day when we got expelled from the EFL was probably one of the worst days ever. I think a lot of people shed more than a few tears. I was absolutely gutted, and at that point saw no way back. Lost love for football had gone. I had no interest in it, to be honest, and I kind of just gave up with the sport.
Right.
There was a lot of anger and bitterness almost about it, but for the first few months after that, I really didn't do anything in relation to the club, the town, just because processing things, and it's not something you get over overnight. No. About 6 months in, I started to get interested in the prospect of a Phoenix club and the talks about it, and then I slowly started to gain an interest in what was going on. I liked the idea. I felt if it was done well, which it is being done at AFC, then it could work and we could make something good come out of the old club. But I admittedly, even though I had an interest, I didn't get into it straight away. It was kind of my dad who got me to buy a season ticket. The COVID hit season, I bought a few tickets for that. The first game I saw, we were 2-1 down. In added time, we then won 3-2, and from that moment on I've loved it. So that was kind of, I had an interest, let's see what's going on. It's a nice idea, but after what happened to the old club, I wasn't really trusting of anyone. So when people talk about nice ideas and say things, my trust had gone and I didn't believe a word anyone said. But following on from that 90th minute, I was sat over in that end over there, and my love just came back that day. My passion for football came back, and since that day on I've been hooked. I defend AFC to the hilt. I'm a passionate backer of it, of the model. I'd find it very difficult to give it up. And to me, ultimately what this is in AFC, we've just, from the wreckage of the old club, which, it was a disaster for the community, for businesses, for the town as a whole. It didn't paint football in a good light in general. But all it is fans hundreds who've put their own time in to find something positive from what was a horrible situation. And I think this is it. We're now watching football. It's a really good atmosphere here. I've met a lot of new people, and to me it doesn't get better than this. My love of football's back. I know other people feel the same, and I just want to carry on with this, really.
That's an amazing story about the turnaround of this club. This is your first full season, the last one being curtailed, and you're looking towards promotion. Do you think you can take one step closer to that tonight with a win?
Hopefully. I don't want to jinx it. I don't like making predictions, but I think, there's only a few games left. Obviously, so the other team, Holker, they have games in hand, but ultimately we've got the points, which is obviously a much better position to be in. I'm hopeful tonight. We have been nervy a bit recently. Our performances have been mixed, to say the least. That's not to say that the players aren't trying. I think just the pressure of Holker and, the expectation. We've had a fantastic season. We've had a few faults recently, but hopefully our win on Saturday will boost the confidence a bit, and tonight we can follow that up with a convincing victory.
Well, hoping for obviously a AFC win tonight, and long may the good work at the club continue. Thank you for chatting with me.
No, it was nice to meet you.
Good on slate change.
I got mine. Okay, so half-time here at the Newven Stadium, and it's currently Bury AFC 2, Pilkington 1, and it was a really fast start from Bury, who went 1-0 up within the first minute through Tom Greaves. Pilkington then equalised pretty much straight away a couple of minutes later, and it's been pretty much end-to-end that whole half, and then Bury managed to grab the goal to take the lead, putting the score at 2-1 through Gilboy. And that's what it finished in the first half, 2-1 to Bury. Bury have looked the better team, but it has been end-to-end, like I say. I'd like to think Bury could probably go on and win this. They need to, if they want any chance of securing the title, they need to win all 4 games, or else Holker, who've got 2 games in hand on them, could catch them up. But Bury look like they're going to be able to hold on in this and hopefully add some more goals. But yeah, we'll see you on the other side at full time.
Come on, ref! We've got to go! Come on, ref!
He has been booked. He's off. Yeah. Well, he's off. He's off. Yeah!
Okay, so it's finished here, Bury AFC 2, Pilkington 1, and it was an okay second half that. Pilkington had a man sent off, few chances for Bury. Pilkington did alright with 10 men as well, it's fair to say, fashioned a few chances for themselves, but Bury held out for the win and remain top of the league. Back here with Andrew, who we spoke to before the game. What was your assessment?
The game as a whole, I think obviously we started off quite well, got the early goal, they got one back, but it didn't affect us too much. Obviously Lewis scored that excellent second goal, and then as has been the case recently after half time, it became a bit scrappy. We lost a bit of our confidence, our passing ability, but we got it over the line. Another nervy game, but a really big victory. Obviously, them going down to 10 men helped a bit, but I actually don't think it made too much of a difference on the game.
No, they were solid with 10 men.
Yeah,
and they made a few chances.
So I wouldn't say, I mean, obviously, in my opinion anyway, it was a Stonewall second yellow, but in terms of the game, did it make much difference? No, obviously helped us a bit, and we should have finished the game off, I think. We had a few chances, we had a few nearly moments, even in the first half. We had a couple of great chances, and obviously it's great to get the win, but we need to keep on it and maybe take our chances a bit more so we don't get nervous up until the end. But as long as we keep winning, that's what matters. And Pilkington are a good side. Obviously we've seen a lot of teams this season, they're solid, they're no mugs at all, they're a feisty side, and it's one of those teams it's just good to get a victory against.
Yeah, I believe Holker won as well, so they're keeping the pressure on you, and it was just good to get that victory to keep your noses in front in the title race.
Yeah, so I think we've got to presume quite rightly Holker have been, take nothing away from them, they've been outstanding. Some of their results, their form, they're really giving it a good go, and we've got to have the assumption that they're going to win every game. So whilst it's in our hands, it's very tight and we can't slip up.
Yeah, you can't afford to drop any points at this point.
Because so we need to keep on it, not feel the pressure too much, because if we play our own game we'll be fine, but as expected, Holker won, so nothing really changes tonight. It's the same situation. We need to win, they need to win. So, but yeah, only one less game to go, and that's the main thing.
It's 3 left now, and if you win all those, there's nothing they can do. You're champions.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't want to count my chickens.
No.
So.